Right, let's try again. Right, now, next part. Battleship Bismarck Parts E. So these are what look like the catapults. That looks like what would be probably what the catapults sit on. I think that's the bit where the planes take off. That looks quite complicated, whatever it is. Nice bit of detail in it. You can probably see that I think it looks like anti-slip or something. Plenty of little wheels again. I've got no idea what they are, but they look nice. These look like they have to be bent. Alright, that's the anchor things, isn't it? That's for the anchor coverings. That could be for searchlights or grills. So that would be where the anchors go. Most of these are just bits that are added on. That looks like it'd be maybe around the funnel. There's certainly a walkway around it, anti-slip. Maybe the funnel, it may just be part of a gun. Can't really tell. Alright, there's two together here as well. Once again, let's make a mess of it. Right there. Oh, and again we've ripped it. Oh, I hate it when they do this. I really do. Oh, God, I hate it when that happens. Now, they didn't do this with the HMS Hood Photo H. That was just all separate. Right, we've now got the Bismarck Bismarck Parts F. a lot of parts in this. Oh, right. Now, they're portholes. Port lights, whatever you want to call them. They've got wriggles over the top of them. So you can just about see the wriggles over the top of them. They look like they've got the same. They've got wriggles on the top, which is the umbrella that stops the rain going in them. That is interesting because they look the same. I'll have to see if that might be an option of just putting them on over the top of it, and whether that's open portholes. They certainly seem to have a porthole there. That'll be interesting, unless they don't seem to bend over. So that'll be interesting to see that. More of these horrible ladders. Once again, you can't see, you can't pick it up on the, I can't stress enough how bad these ladders are to make. And I believe I watched somebody doing it with a Pontos kit. They said the same. You get one chance. I've tried all sorts of things to stop them from the rungs from bending back on themselves, and you can't do it. I've tried putting cement, just ordinary cement over. I've tried painting them and hoping that that would make them sort of solid. I've tried putting very fine super glue into them, but even that doesn't work because then it's hard to bend them. I've tried varnish, I've tried all sorts of stuff. I've never found a way to be able to bend them within this Photo H from MK1 because of how super fragile it is. Right, what have we got now? DKM Battleship Bismarck. Now we've got oars for the ship's boats. There's quite a few of them. So we've got plenty of oars. We've got ladders. These ladders are not too bad. At least these ones can, you don't have to bring the rails out on them. We've got more bits of handrail. That will probably have to be bent around. No idea what that is, but it looks fragile. Oh, that looks quite nice. That might, I'm going to say, is that the floats for the boats, but there seems to be too many of them. So that's not too bad. I like the detail in that. There's quite a bit of detail in them. Then you've got, well, look at this stuff. You've got more of this here. There's so much detail in this, it's unreal. Well, you can probably see it there, you know. You can make out the mesh, like it's a mesh wire or something. So that's got a decent bit of detail in that. And then we have the final thing. Battleship Bismarck armament set. So, armaments. So now we have, well, obviously it's all to do with the guns, isn't it? Oh, now we've got more of these, look. And once again, these are the ones that obviously go up the gun. I got, I don't know what that is. It's not handrail. I'm not sure what that is. It's very thin. We'll undoubtedly find out when we have a look at the instructions. And then we've got a piece of rubbish. That looks like the stands for submachine guns or something. Some of the stuff is just so small, it's unreal. And what's the point of that? You know, I mean, some of it is just silly. But that's not bad. So it's all a very, very good photo edge there. I will say one thing for MK1, they produce some excellent photo edge. Right, let's have a look at what's in this. So we have, for a change, they've actually put everything in separate bags. It's a shame they haven't put on the bags what actually it is. But that looks like it may be, in fact that looks, it's either a mast or it's that, there was a very bit of one, there was two of them. There was a very large crane on it, wasn't there? I don't think that's that. I was going to say it might have gone like that, you see, and been down there somewhere. I made the crane, but I've got a feeling that might be a mast, and that's hollow. Oh, that's interesting. So that's hollow, so obviously something goes in there. So that'll be interesting to see what that is. Then we've got gun barrels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 12. I'm not sure which one of these are. Once again, it would have been nicer if they'd have marked these. But as you can see, they're nice gun barrels. They've got, they're very carefully, you can't really see it, but they are drilled out. You can see the tip is drilled out. That's not gone in properly. Let's fold that back up. That would be better. The anchor chain. More. I'm not sure about that. I don't know what they are, but we'll undoubtedly find out. But certainly there's a fair bit of that. And that one is only half a one. Like there should be something going in that. And those ones are hollow. So it may possibly be part of the mass, I'm not sure. And the main gun barrels. 2, 4, 6, 8. So they're not too bad. They're drilled out. I don't know if you can see that. They are drilled out. They're quite nice. There's not a massive amount of detail in them, but they're nice. That's a nice replacement for the plastic barrels. Then we've got things. I think they might be little. I've got a feeling they might be little gun barrels. There's a possibility they're gun barrels. They are tiny. If they replace something plastic, that'll be very interesting to see how you do it. More. Oh, I saw these on the thing. I'm not sure what they are. They look like shells, but I don't think they're going to be shells. They're not big enough to be the parvanes. Small enough. Maybe they're the parvane bits. But I'm not sure. And that looks like a ship's bell. I'm not sure what they are. They look like shells, but I don't think they are shells. And then we've got more strange looking things, which again, see, there's another few there smaller than them ones. I'm not sure if they would supply shells. These little things here, I think I've just made one of them up for the HMS Hood. They make up a radar set, I think. More gun barrels. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16. 16 little gun barrels. And I can see that they've got the front of the barrel drilled out. So that's quite nice. Oh, and more. Are they barrels? No, they're not gun barrels, are they? Or are they? No, they're not gun barrels. I don't think they're gun barrels. They're whatever they are. I'll undoubtedly find that out once I start building. And then we have the resin parts. You'll be really careful with this stuff. So that, oh right, okay, blast bags. I'm not quite sure about resin blast bags. Blast bags for the smaller and the larger. And these are all the, okay, so they're the replacements for what, let me put that down so you can see it. They're the replacements for what were the hose reels and that. And they've actually got quite a nice bit of detail on them that represents the reel, represents whatever it is going round. So I'm not sure about these. I'll have to look into seeing if you can buy some better ones than that. I mean, they're not terrible. They're very fragile. I think that could easily break. But I'm not sure about them. Well, I'll have to think about them. Right, so that's all the metal and stuff. We've got 6 minutes, so let's have a look at the decals before we go on to the instructions. Right. Not sure what that white bit is there. This is something that was on the deck. Okay, they're not too bad actually. Because when you see the pictures of these in the actual model has swastikas in, but they don't have a full swastika. It's like this is, you know, the, oh dear. It's alright, I just kicked the camera. That was a nitty thing to do, wasn't it? So obviously the stern and rear, stupid, stern and bow swastikas, flags which I very rarely use, whatever these are. These are all for the aircraft obviously. Got the swastikas once again, probably for the aircraft, maybe. And whether you would use the actual flags, I don't know. I'm not really a great lover of the flags, I must admit. I don't particularly like them, but they look quite interesting. At least it's nice to see them big swastikas, because you don't normally get the swastikas. Now then, there's one. I don't think I'll be able to do all this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 12 pages of instructions. So let me turn this off and then see if I can find it this time. Once again, I can't find it.